So after a quick search on the Wikipedia, the knowledge database for everything Star Wars,
yes,
we have learned that Yoda's planet in episode 2? No, not episode 2, episode 5.
Yes.
The good one. When he was a puppet and
The
not...
Empire Strikes Back.
The Empire Strikes Back, when he was a puppet and not like all digital nonsense, was Dagobah.
Yep.
I feel ashamed that I have to look that up, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
And I got a good laugh out of it from learning that the Star Wars Wikipedia is the Wikipedia. So this part of the level is actually really hard. It's a long ass time before a checkpoint. Like, the next checkpoint I believe is at the end of this video.
Woo.
And you die very quickly, and there's a lot of guys, and there's a couple situations where you're just not really in a good position to take on enemies, like where there's a number of guys like right in front of you and you have to kill them quickly or else you're boned.
Wow, was that a health gun?
That was the health gun. You shove a tampon into their wounds. So there's gonna be a couple guys kind of down this corridor, and then when you get to the elevator there's gonna be another half dozen or so, and if you're good you can get a grenade launcher right at their toes. A grenade right at their toes and kill a bunch of them at once. Also, I believe this is like, maybe it's not the first time, but there's certainly a lot of guys with flamethrowers in this part of the level, in this part of the game, which makes it quite difficult as well.
Because they're just devastating, or they're long range, or?
They do a lot of damage, but they also, the flames kind of chill on the ground for a little bit.
Oh.
So if they get fire behind your piece of cover,
You can't get it on your feetsies.
right, because they'll shoot you if you stand up, but if you don't move, then you're gonna get toasted. Nicely toasted.
Toasted!
Yes. Oh, it's just frustrating. Like, this game looks so good, but the controls are so bad.
I need to try it because I'm not like a big FPS whore, so maybe I'd like it.
Maybe you would like it?
Yeah,
Why would you like bad controls?
because I wouldn't notice the difference. Not
You
good
will
enough.
you will notice the difference.
So it's not based on your skill level.
No.
But,
I would consider myself a pretty skilled console shooter
yeah.
and a pretty skilled PC shooter.
Okay.
PC game shooter. And this is just fucking terrible. Like, if they released keyboard and mouse support for this, I don't know what I would do. Probably nothing. I probably would say, oh, that's nice, and play whatever new game is out that week. But it certainly deserves more attention to the controls than it got.
Negative attention.
I meant attention from the developer.
Oh.
Like, when the game first came out, the developer said, oh, the controls are fine, we're not changing them.
And then
Within like 2 weeks they said, oh, we're going to come out with a patch and fix these controls because clearly we don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And then they're still patching the controls and they still suck.
What developer made this?
Some developer out of somewhere in Europe.
What else have they done? Just Killzone games?
Killzone 1.
Killzone Liberation.
Killzone, no, I think that was a different team.
Oh.
Because, those portable versions, they usually farm out to some second tier studio.
I heard that was actually supposed to be better than Killzone 1.
I haven't played Killzone 1.
Me neither. I haven't played a Killzone game ever. At all. In any sense.
Well, it's not much different from every other console shooter out there, unfortunately.
When did this game come out?
February, I believe, or March maybe?
Man, this is taking a while.
Febtober. Yeah. Well, like I said in the first couple videos, I was hoping that the controls would be fixed.
Yeah.
But they haven't, and I don't know. A fairly short game doesn't take a whole lot of effort to make a guide for.
Yeah.
Compared to something like Fallout 3. Pretty much this is just a reason to procrastinate me starting my Fallout 3 guide.
How's that coming?
Well, I spent a ton of time like kind of planning out what I was going to do and how I was going to do it. And I'm just starting off, really. I mean, I'm kind of working on Infamous and working on some other projects and doing like 5 things at once. So it's going slowly, but it's such a fun game. I don't know, it's weird. Like Fallout 3, the controls. Well, the controls work, but it's not that like it's not that smooth of an aiming system either. But it works. I guess, but they have that like VAT system that kind of compensates for it. I mean, there's nothing about Fallout 3 that really makes it a great game. Well, no, I take that back. Like, the environments don't look great in that game. The aiming is pretty poor. Well, the graphics aren't that great is what I meant to say. The environments are really like expansive, like Oblivion.
Yeah.
You know, it's basically Oblivion with guns. So you know, like in Oblivion, pretend you're shooting guns instead of throwing fireballs.
Yeah.
So,
I still can't even imagine Fallout 3.
What?
I haven't played it or seen gameplay. I guess I've seen some gameplay, but I haven't played it, and I can't.
I can't
imagine. I can't imagine Oblivion as Fallout 3. Like when I think of Oblivion, it's so different from what I think of Fallout 3. I'm just like, I don't get it.
It's not. You'll see it right away as soon as you start playing.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, Fallout 3 is much more story based than Oblivion. Like you know, Oblivion you can pretty much put off the entire story.
Yeah.
But Fallout 3 really encourages you to do the main storyline.
Well, I'm excited if I ever get to play it.
Well, you're gonna be seeing a lot of the videos.
Oh god, that's true. Maybe I won't want to play it.
After watching the entire game?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. That does tend to happen.
Like, I don't need to play this.
Nope.
I'd like to see it in HD, but
yeah,
that's about the extent of my Killzone 2 desires.